All right, let's do part two of our Band of Gypsies, because this is historically some valuable stuff here. So if you look at a map now, currently, of the Carpathian Mountains, you'll see that much of it is still pretty protected forest, mountainous territory. And this is the year 2020. How about the year 1020? So, at that period of time, the Gypsies were just an amazing, wondrous, magical, exciting experience for them to come to town. And I want you to think back to our crowd hearing music for the very first time. It's amazing. And at some point, I want you to think back to when you heard music, live music, for the very first time. I have a pretty good memory of mine. It was my uncle threw a wedding and hired a live band. And I was probably about 8 at the time. And they had to keep dragging me away from the stage because I was just drawn to it. Like, I can't even, I couldn't stop. I couldn't take my eyes off from like the drummer, and it was an incredible experience for me. My first live music. Well, we've got these people in this village in a mountainous, remote region. The Gypsies are accomplished musicians. I mean, this is what they do. If you look in historically at things that were written about them back, to Constantine era, they're always mentioned as musicians and entertainers and pickpockets and thieves and con people, But usually the first reference is musicians, traveling musicians, buskers. Okay, so we've got our crowd, men, women, children, standing in a circle, and they are fascinated. They are experiencing, they are feeling music and rhythm, and they are feeling an energy and excitement that they've never felt in their entire lives. Music is an energy, and the Gypsies have got this town in the palm of their hands. So now, we're going to leave our freeze frame, and we're going to go back into the action, and here's what happens. These women who are dancing and showing their legs and throwing their skirts around, and they've got everyone's attention, go to the crowd and pull a couple of people into the center and start dancing with them. They move, they take their hands, they start moving them, and it's like they're dancing. No one in this village has ever danced before. Not like this, that's for certain. They're dancing. And so the women go and keep pulling more and more people into the center and start twirling them and dancing around them. And pretty soon, if you want to have an aerial shot here, a Disney aerial shot, you got the entire town square dancing. Think of what an incredible experience that is. I don't know in the year 2020 what kinds of things would have that impact on us, unless perhaps like something to do with like virtual reality, maybe stepping into a virtual reality world, so it's something we've never experienced, and it takes a bit of time for us to get acclimated mentally and emotionally to it. Well, I think my 5 minutes is up, so we'll have to think about these gypsies and their cultural impact at a later date. Hope to see you back, because I'm having fun.